Pope Francis said it's sad to see unhappy consecrated people, but he loves looking into the eyes of elderly religious who have spent their lives serving in joy, which is the essence of the vocation. In his deck, 2 meeting with the priests and religious, the Pope told them to have joy of heart, and said he always feels great affection when he meets elderly priests, bishops, and nuns who have lived a full life. Their eyes are indescribable, full of joy and peace, he said, noting that God still watches over those who haven't lived this way. But there is that lack of sparkle in their eyes. They haven't had that joy. He said the spirit of joy is essential to consecrated life, and that you cannot serve God without it. I can assure you it's very painful when you meet priests, consecrated, bishops, who are really unhappy, with a sad face, he said, adding that whenever he comes across someone like this, he wants to ask, what did you have for breakfast today? Vinegar. These people have a vinegar face, a soured face, he said, explaining that the anxiousness and bitterness of heart that comes when we focus on promotions or compare ourselves to others is counterproductive, and there is no joy in that way of thinking. Pope Francis spoke to Bangladesh's consecrated community on the last day of his November 27th DEC tour of Asia, which included stops in both Burma and the Bangladeshi capital of Dhaka. He arrived at Dhaka November 30 and has so far met with the country's civil authorities, ordained 16 priests, spoke to the bishops and led an interreligious encounter where he met with Hindu, Buddhist, Anglican and Muslim leaders, including members of Burma's persecuted Rohingya minority. Before leaving, he'll also meet with the nation's youth, as the last encounter before returning to Rome. In his meeting with religious, which was held at the Church of the Holy Rosary, one of the oldest churches in Bangladesh, the Pope listened to several testimonies before speaking, including Fr. Abel Rosario, a priest of the Archdiocese of Dhaka, Brother Lawrence Fr. Franco, Sister Mary Chandra and Marcellus, a seminarian. After hearing the stories, Francis said he had prepared an 8-page speech for them, but trust the remarks, jesting that we come to listen to the Pope, and not to get bored. Speaking off the cuff in Spanish with his interpreter, Monsignor Mark Miles, offering simultaneous translation into English. The Pope said that as he was coming in, the image of a plant sprouting from the stump of Jesse in next Tuesday's reading from Isaiah came to mind. The image of the plant growing in a spirit of wisdom and piety and blooming in a life of faith and service also applies to the life of a consecrated person, he said, noting that it all begins with a seed. The seed does not belong to you or to me. God sows the seed, and God is the one who provides for its growth, he said, explaining that while God is the one who takes the initiative, we have to water the seed in order for it to grow. In order to water the seed of the vocation we've been given, we have to look after it, as we would look after a child or someone who is sick or elderly, with tenderness. Vocation is looked after with human tenderness in our communities, where we live as priests, parishers, he said, adding that if there's no such tenderness, then the plant is very small. It doesn't grow and it can dry out. Look after it with tenderness, because every brother in the presbyterate, in the Episcopal Conference, every religious in community, every brother seminarian, is a seed of God, and God looks at them with the tenderness